Hi, and welcome to another episode of Your Future, Your Finances. I'm your host, Brian Kuhn. Today we're talking about personal finance in a way related to healthy aging, which is an extremely important topic given healthcare costs and people wanting to take care of their bodies so they live to a ripe old age. We're speaking with Sherry Torkos, who is a pharmacist, author, certified fitness instructor, and health enthusiast. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Sure. So I have a Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy degree. I went to Philadelphia College of Pharmacy and Science, and I graduated in 1992. And the type of practice that I'm involved in is more holistically oriented. So when people think about a pharmacist, they often think of somebody just dispensing medications and advice related to medications. But I try to incorporate more holistic strategies into the way that I practice. So when I'm talking to patients, I advise them on nutrition, using supplements, stress management, getting enough sleep, all these things that I think are important healthy aging factors.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you'll actually consult with people on illnesses or things that they're trying to improve in their life, but can look at it both from a drug standpoint and from a health standpoint. What's some of the things that you have here as an example?
Yeah, I try to integrate because I do believe there's an important role for using natural medicines, food-based medicines as well, along with some of the conventional therapies. I mean, if we look back historically in time, before we had drugs, we relied on plants and foods as our medicines. And thankfully, with modern science and research, we've been able to evaluate the efficacy and also the safety of some of these things. So what I brought with me today, I have some lychee fruit and some lychee-based supplements. I have some cranberries and also cranberry supplements and also blackberries. And this particular combination of, I guess you could call them superfruits, what makes them particularly interesting and relevant is that they contain ingredients that can have physiological benefits to support health and help to manage some of the age-related issues that affect so many people today.
Yeah, and these aren't necessarily examples of products that individual companies sell. These are just foods, right?
Yeah, foods and food-based supplements. So if we start off with the lychee, lychee has been consumed by predominantly Asian cultures for thousands of years, and it was actually one of the most highly revered fruits in ancient China and thought to be responsible for providing fountain of youth properties. And it was consumed by Chinese emperors and princesses and really, again, touted for these anti-aging benefits. And it turns out that that's not just folklore, that there are some compounds in the lychee fruit that actually can help in terms of fighting the signs of aging from the inside out. And so manufacturers have found ways to extract out the compounds that are in lychee, make a lychee extract, and process it in a certain way so that it can be highly absorbed and utilized by the body. And so that's this here. The ingredient in this particular supplement, the ingredient is called olignol. And olignol, which is this combination of lychee fruit extract and green tea, has been shown in studies to actually offer, I believe it's 3 times the bioavailability of just having the lychee fruit. So scientists have really found a way to kind of formulate the best of these fruits, put them into supplement form so that people can take them on a regular basis for health benefits. And so when I'm advising patients, I get a lot of women that say to me, what can I take that can help fight the signs of aging? And when you look at the thousands of dollars some women will spend at the cosmetic counter, putting on creams and lotions or having expensive procedures done at the dermatologist's office, it's very expensive, very invasive, and yet there's something that's in this lychee fruit that can actually help inhibit the breakdown of collagen. And collagen is important for the elasticity of the skin. As we get older, we start to lose collagen, the skin becomes more sallow, sags. Also, we notice brown spots on our skin when we age, wrinkles, and the compounds in the lychee fruit extract, the olignol, can actually help to minimize and reverse that.
Does it matter, if you don't mind me asking, whether it's a pill or whether you do it? Because I've never heard of lychee fruit. I don't know where I would know where to go get it.
And that's a good question, because lychee fruit is kind of hard to find. I brought with me, this is canned lychee fruit. It's only available fresh 1 or 2 months a year in North America, so you can eat the canned fruit. But really, to get the consistent benefits, it's best to take the supplement form, because the supplement will give you, they're called polyphenols. They're a type of antioxidant that have been processed in a way that can enhance the absorption and the body's ability to use it. So in that case, you're better to go with the oligonol supplement, which again is that lychee fruit extract and green tea. And what it can do, I mentioned the skin benefits, which I'm sure a lot of ladies that are listening will be like, oh, this is very interesting. But it also can help to target other signs of aging. It reduces inflammation, it quenches free radical damage, and it improves circulation. So there are benefits for diabetics, people with cardiovascular concerns, but also sports enthusiasts, people that are athletes and exercising a lot. There's been evidence to show that the oligonol can also help to improve recovery after workouts, reduce fatigue as well, and to improve endurance.
Fantastic.
So those are some pretty remarkable benefits in the lychee fruit.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the other one you have?
Yeah, so this is cranberry, and the cranberry, fresh frozen cranberries, and then I also have some cranberry supplements. So I think what's really unique with cranberry, it's been consumed historically as a source of vitamin C, but it's also been widely known to be a beneficial product to take to fight bladder infections. And bladder infections are actually the second most common infection that women get, second only to respiratory tract infections. And so when you look at the cost of treating bladder infections, often women have to go to the doctor, then they have to get antibiotics, sometimes they get side effects and they're back for more medication. Cranberry can be taken as a preventative. So it's fabulous for preventing bladder infections. Now some people will say, you know, can you just eat the cranberries? Have you ever had a fresh?
It's not the, I mean, it's all right.
It's tart.
Yeah, right. That's the
It's
word.
very tart. And so that's why a lot of cranberry juices will have a lot of sugar added to make them more palatable. And the studies on the juice and the juice cocktails has not really yielded consistent benefits, but where there are benefits in the cranberry is in using full berry cranberry supplements. So these ones that I brought here are just examples.
Yeah, and I want to talk more about the studies. We're going to take a break,
Yeah, sure.
but we'll be right back. We're speaking with Sherry Torkos, pharmacist, author, certified fitness instructor, and health enthusiast on healthy aging. We'll be right back.